What's up, Stephanie?
Hi.
All right, we're gonna start the day quick with some sub mail because I'm too eager to open it.
Can I open it myself?
Yeah, Steffi can open it. All right, you can do it right there.
What am I looking at?
Oh, is this a depinner? Is this for depinning? It seems like a lot of people will just order stuff straight to the store, so it doesn't really say their name or anything, but I hope you guys know that I appreciate everything you guys send me, especially stuff that I could really use, and that is definitely these, because you guys see me struggle all the time. Wow, that is awesome. Thank you guys. See those circle ones? That's definitely what I needed for the BMW.
What's a point pen? Do you know what that is?
I don't know, what's a point pen? I'm really pumped on these. It's a laser pointer. It's like a blind RJ. Oh yeah, there's no batteries in it. Batteries not included, guys. That's awesome. Thank you for the laser.
From John Compton. Ooh.
Hey, more shop lights. All right, guys, I get the hint. It's dark in here. It's awesome, John. Thank you so much. That is really awesome. Now I got like a plethora of shop lights. Oh, these are nice ones.
I know where that could go.
Yeah? What's that, Stephanie? Thank you, John. That's so sick. If you guys didn't see the video where I addressed it, I actually did order shop lights. They should be in probably in the next 2 days, which is sick. Got to find an electrician or just do some Googling and rent a scissor lift, and the shop should be pretty bright and it'll actually look like a goddamn shop and not just a cave hole. Thank you guys for all the cool stuff. It definitely will come in handy and I really appreciate it. Now let's get started for today. Decided to clean the parking lot up because I'm sick of all this sand. And better news, it looks like the roads are actually starting to clear up pretty well. I don't see much salt or sand on the roads, which means it's almost that time of year we can start taking the cars out as long as it doesn't snow anymore. I have to hurry up and register these goddamn cars because they've been unregistered because I got them with a template so we could take them out because they're ready to hit the road and I'm eager to drive them. I know a lot of you guys always bust my chops about not driving my cars, but it's been winter, all right? It's been winter. And you know what, the Red Z is a different story, but we'll start driving that a lot more this year. Trust.
This is what happens in the Northeast.
That took forever. Was it worth it? I don't know. Am I happy I did it?
Yes.
So DJ ended up selling his Audi, the A3, because he kind of got an offer for it that I told him not to refuse. So we gotta go pick Donald up now, and then we'll head back to the shop. Here's Donald. What's up, Donald?
So what are you doing today?
Honestly, guys, I don't know. Need to work on the S13 because I need to grind away the welds from the last video where we patched, where B-Hall patched the S13. I didn't do anything. And then I'm tempted to do a Subframe Mod today that I've been putting off for a while. So we'll see where that goes.
What's up? So I got my AFR gauge and they come with like these huge wires, so I'm gonna take it and splice it literally probably in half because I don't need all the wiring, so I'm gonna do that. All right, so I cut this much out of it, then I soldered and heat shrinked it. It's like half the length now. It was just so too long. What are you doing? More metal work.
Still grinding metal. I'm like a little less than quarter of the way there, and it's been quite a long time.
Jimmy's a perfectionist.
No, not even.
Looks pretty tits to me. What is you doing?
I don't know, I just found this in the woods. Oh, yes. I think we could do something with it.
Jimmy finally picked up his bike. Draper's out here on his bike.
Yo, I haven't touched my bike in months.
Jimmy's gonna snap that thing in half. Hey. Hey!
There you go, boy.
Hey, back to back, boy! RJ's here for his mandatory stop-in.
I don't even know what to say.
All right, yeah, that's whatever. So to update you guys on the Miata build, I know a lot of you guys are worried if we're gonna film it or not. Of course we're gonna film the process.
Yeah, duh.
We have to.
Duh!
So what we're waiting on is basically me to order the Mega Squirt. What are you doing?
Duh!
And once DJ's car is all buttoned up, we're gonna then bring RJ's in, or
Oh, I got both
of us. Oh my God, that was impressive. Or if the weather starts to be more consecutively better, I'll just pull out the E36 and bring it home or something, and then once I get it registered, of course, and then we'll bring this in and bang it out. This should only take us a few days. It shouldn't be very, very easy, and it'll be fun. So I'm really excited for this build. And I know RJ is.
I'm excited for that and the lifts and the light and all that nonsense.
Everything coming in. The light should be in tomorrow, actually.
Are they?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Now I gotta find an electrician.
What's in the box?
Oh, okay. We'll find out. What's your guess, Donald?
Chocolates? Or did the lights?
Actually, those are the new shop
Maybe
lights.
the lights came. Yes.
Those
Maybe
are the new
RJ
shop
knows.
lights. What are those? 10,000 lumens?
Oh, titanium, dude. These things are so light.
Is there 20 in there or just 10?
like
1, 2, 3, 18.
I ordered 2 sets, one for the S13, one for the Z.
15 mil? 10 mil.
15 mil.
15.
Instead of using bolt-on spacers, I decided to just do extended lugs, so I don't have to run no bolt-on spacer because they kind of sketch me out. So what we're gonna be doing is popping the studs out of the Z hubs and the S13 hubs, which I probably won't do the S13 today, and putting the new studs in.
You just doing fronts?
Just the fronts. The rears don't need spacers.
Yeah.
You need to have hubs on the car.
And I hope they sent 20. All right, guys, so I've been stumbling around today, not really doing anything, trying to figure out what I should do today, because I've been a lazy piece of crap, but I figured out today is the day I should probably just do my subframe mod. Now, what I'm gonna be doing is I'm taking my S13 stock subframe, and I'm going to be cutting out my steering rack mounts right here that hold the steering rack like this. I'm gonna be moving them farther forward. Now, what this does is it helps with your Ackerman, whatever you want to call it. I don't actually know how to pronounce. I'm bad with words, but this essentially helps fix your steering angle more at the high lock, because now when you start adding angle to your S13 with, you know, with the stock rack location, basically the angle at which your wheels get to at full lock, your alignment's like really off, and this helps really correct that so you have way better grip. It's been a very hot. The mod has been around for quite a while, but I know recently a lot more people have been doing it, and so I wanted to try it myself and hopefully maybe motivate some of you guys to try and do it yourself. It's gonna be my first time. Hopefully I don't screw it up, and hopefully I don't misinform you guys. You're a mess. But the first thing I guess I'll be doing is I'm gonna be cutting this out, basically this whole thing as one piece with itself, so this gapping stays perfectly together. I'm gonna be marking the center point of these on the whole entire piece, just so I know the rack will be centered after I re-weld it. So I didn't really have to make a mark dead center. I just had to make a mark that was straight from this geometry, just because then we know where the rack is going to sit, centered, you know, this way. Found a straight line, marked it, and we're gonna go from there. So let's cut it out. This is gonna take a while. There she is. Now what we're gonna wanna do is to make this now sit about 3/4 of an inch farther forward than it did before. That's kind of been determined the good number to go by, or about 20 millimeters. And so what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be trimming about 3/4 of an inch off of here and off the bottom, and of course off here too, so this will recess in deeper. So we gotta start trimming some stuff and making sure that it all lines up nice and tight once again, so we can get a nice flush weld. So I'm gonna take some measurements, bottom and top, and start cutting. As I was marking this out, I kind of realized that if I was to do this again, I would leave more lip on this piece right here, just so then I wouldn't have to really leave a part of the circle there. So, and it would have made my life a lot easier when I go to weld this, because it's not perfectly flat. So hopefully that helps you guys. At the top, now I scribed, and time to cut the bottom. And then there goes the bottom piece. All right guys, now that both the flat pieces are trimmed, we're gonna have to trim this so it doesn't overhang on this piece. So this is gonna sit essentially like this. So as you can see, we got some overhang here, so we're gonna trim it down and make it fit. A lot of flapping later, and we are nice and taut all around. Lines up nice, measured out, it's all even. Now it's time to prep it for welding. How you doing, Donald?
I'm great.
What have you been doing for the past 3 hours?
Go turn that key on.
Oh, we got an AFR gauge out here. And we got a radio. Ooh, look at the key ring. That's so hot. There it is, guys. I remember from the junkyard I got the Maxima keyring. This is it. God, that looks cool. So we're welding some thicker stuff. We're gonna have to change the wire. I have .023 in here, which is like really good for like body panels and stuff like that, but it might be pushing its limits on something that's as thick as this in some areas. So I'm gonna just play it safe and change out the wire to safe .03.
Why are you scared?
Yeah. There we go. All right, guys, I stayed doing all this metal work on the ground, but I swear, my goal right now is we're gonna build a loft where the little hangout section is, and I'm gonna put all like the metal fab stuff underneath there so I can keep it in like one secluded area, and that's really my goal right now. So.
And have like a bench.
Yeah, exactly, a metal bench and everything. I have my little metal bench, but I don't have anywhere to like keep it out here. So that's the goal. We're trying to make moves, and we'll see how that happens. But until the meantime, my square platform will be the ground. Oh boy.
Holy crap. Whoa, what the fuck?
Guys, so of course I am not the best welder at all. I still need a lot of practice with this, but as you can see, I was kind of feeding too much wire. I was trying to get the heat and wire speed all set up throughout this whole thing. As you can see down here, I probably got my best penetration right down there. Here's a little bit of build up. I'm confident it's strong, but this is definitely by far the best. I got it towards the end, so we should be good. It'll hold. All right, let's flip it and do the other side. All right, guys, there it is. Not too shabby, not perfect, but not bad. I'll definitely take it. I'm really happy with how it came out. Very confident on the welds holding and everything. And I'm very, very happy on how actually like centered it came out. Not bad. Of course, I never personally owned a car with this mod, but I hear a lot of people telling me that I have to do it, so I guess I'll let you guys know when the season starts, but there you go, easy as that. Ran into a pretty shitty predicament. Of course, the last bolt on the wheel spacer, I tried blasting it off, and it just stripped itself clean. So, that sucks. So I do not want to cut these spacers off. So I'm gonna try and find like the standard side that's like below and try and hammer it on or something, but until then. I wish we were filming, but I'm feeling like the goat right now. Because I just got this off.
I want to see that knife.
I literally just hammered a 19 on there endlessly. Like, beat the
Piss
fuck out of it. I don't care about demonetization right now. Oh my god.
That saved you a lot of money in drill bits, and
That's not coming off. Worth it. I'll happily sacrifice a Pittsburgh 19. Victory. Woo!
pound for that one.
Alright guys, so what we're going to be doing is replacing these studs right here. And why I'm doing it is because, as you guys might know, I need a 15mm spacer to clear my brakes because the Z-brakes suck. And instead of using a bolt-on saw, well, this bolts on to the hub and then this bolts onto the wheel. What I'll be doing is I got longer studs so I can just put a slip-on spacer and still have plenty of threads left to get a lug nut on, like fully seated. So these essentially just pop out. So we're gonna put a nut on here, give it a little bit of heat, and then beat the piss out of it without trying to duff our hub. That's really, there's no sugar coating it. It's just, we gotta knock them out. They're just pressed in. Be careful though, because sometimes people weld them in, so make sure like yours aren't welded before you spend a lot of time trying to beat them in. Come on, nice and easy. There we go. Much better. 4 is the magic number. Usually I put a spacer or something in between it. This is just an oversized nut. Use a lug nut that you also don't give a crap about, and then look, it's fully seated.
Fully crooked.
Fully crooked. It's not crooked.
That's pretty crooked.
No, it's not. Come here. See how it's fully seated in the back? There you go.
Nice and crooked.
These splines on the stud is what kind of locks it in the hub. Some guys, like I said, like to tack weld them on just in case, because sometimes they get worn out and spin, and it's a miserable time. But there we go. Let's blast the rest of them on. It's not crooked. Let's see if they're crooked.
pretty fucking perfect.
Yeah, get out of here. Let's put this back together. We're gonna do that right now.
Boy, look at those crooked ass studs.
Psych. It's not funny. All right. Now
You should rock those.
Now we can just do the slip on. Donald, do me the honors. There you go. Now you can put lug nuts on. Look at that. We got plenty of stud now.
Bro, that's not even a lot.
Plenty of pee-pee.
That's not even a lot.
It's enough.
Where are the studs? Where are they?
I hate you so much. One down, one more to go. But once I do this, the Z is like officially like safe to drive, like good to go. Still get a weld in the bung for the air control valve, but besides that, now it is like, it's great. Well, I'm lucky this time, and the spacer, oh fuck. And the spacer just came off this time. No strip lugs. Nice. God, I feel so guilty doing this every time. What?
This shit makes no sense. Look at that.
Woo-wee.
It's the same as the other. My side pokes so much.
Woo-wee. I need these gold lug nuts, dude. That looks awesome. And
What is you doing?
ta-da. I need new rotors really bad. We need some fancy ones.
Let's just drill them.
Let's drill them. Get the drill bit, Donald. Come on. Get the angle grinder too so we can slot them.
What do you think?
The Z is now nice and safe. Okay, that's a little tight, but my brake's a little tight. She's nice and safe.
His bearings are a little loose.
Get out of here. So DJ wants to get his front a little bit lower, which, I mean, I don't blame him. So what we're going to do is we're going to try and add some more camber, but we kind of maxed out the camber plate, so we're going to try and notch the coilover just a little bit on the top and see if we can add just a little bit more to camber so we can get, you know, them to sit in slightly more so we can lower the car. This is a Stancy Boy car. That's what it's for. That's what we're going to do with it. So, as you can see, there's 2 bolts on the coilover to the knuckle. And you could, sometimes there's a lot of, there's usually a decent amount of play in these, so you could loosen these bolts and kind of push on it. It'll give you a little more camber. But what you can do is you can kind of ovalize the top hole to make it pivot inward so the knuckle has a little bit more camber. Make sense?
You dig?
So we're going to loosen them up, see how much play we have in them, see if that gives us a little bit. If not, we might just kind of like ovalize the hole just a little bit because we only want like a degree of camber.
Yeah, they're just PBM. No biggie.
No, it's nothing. Here's a little demonstration. All right, positive, you know, it's like positive 1 degrees, and then dumbing.
Boy.
Right there. So, as you can see, it mounts back farther in the...
I'll take it.
You'll take it just like that?
I'll take it.
So all the Subi kids get hella
You're not supposed
camber
to tell
for
them.
nothing. It's free. Okay, let's
That's amazing.
the simplicity.
That's amazing.
All right, we just gotta make sure we don't put enough, so much camber that the wheel hits the coilover. So, let's drill away.
That's fine. My coil's up.
All right, so the base is aluminum, so it kind of...
Look at that.
It reamed up pretty fast. So we're gonna see how much this is. I think this should be perfect. Donald wants to go more, but he's just being extra.
You can drop this bitch.
Oh, yeah.
No, don't put that on. We gotta lower it.
You wanna lower the coilover?
Yeah.
All right, let's lower the coilover. This is what I love about PBMs.
I drove these through the winter last year.
And
never.
these things are so easy to rotate. It's so nice.
Look at that, boy.
Look at this. By hand. These are like 2 years old. 3 years old. Moment of truth, Donald. Drop her fast.
What?
Drop her fast. All right. All right.
That's a lot better.
That is a lot
Look at the
better.
other side.
Yeah, let's go look at the other side.
That's what I just said.
Oh yeah, much better.
That's dookie.
Look at that.
That's poop.
Poof. Oh, look at that. See, that is ideal for me. See the fender and see his lip?
Woo!
Can't beat it.
That's tits.
Donald's gassed up.
That's beautiful.
Let's lower it some more.
All right.
Let's see if this did it, because we don't got much more. We gotta take that bottom collar out.
Yeah.
That is a hell of a lot better. It actually fits under there now.
Yeah.
It's crazy what like 1 degree camber will do
It's
for you.
sat on-
You guys know, a little Stancy before. It's a little boof after, you know. Same shit, different side.
This one's not being so cooperative.
No, all the collars were nice and easy. So is the spring collar. It went really easy, but for some reason the strut is stuck in the base. And I tried heat. I tried a lot of force. I tried some fast acting penetrant. It doesn't want to come. Like, look at this. Yeah. I think this one we're gonna have to sit overnight with some penetrating oil, and hopefully in the morning we'll get more creative. Today we did the subframe relocation, and I'm really pumped on how it came out. I was kind of dreading doing it for a while because I thought it was gonna be a pain in the ass, but honestly that was very, very easy. I hope you guys are feeling inspired to do it yourself, because I'm very confident anyone out there with an angle grinder, a tape measure, and a half-ass welder could really get this done. I'm really excited to see how it performs personally. Got the extended lugs and the spacers on the Z, which I needed, and now I could feel good about the front end now, knowing that I don't have the crappy bolt-on spacers, because I honestly don't like them. I don't know, they freak me out. Do they bother you?
Yeah, they do.
Exactly.
They sketch me out a little.
It's just another thing to break. That's how I see it. And then we got DJ's car to sit a little bit nicer. We're gonna play with this coil, trying to get it lower. Of course, guys, this is just a Stancy car. Who cares? It's cool. It's Donald's. Mess with it. So this side, of course, coil was seized, and so we sprayed a crap ton of penetrant on it, and we're gonna see if that helps overnight. If not, I'll figure something out. Yeah, so for today, that's about it. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, but we're out. It is late. I gotta edit this, wake up early in the morning, get down here, because I'm doing a pretty cool trade. You guys will find out tomorrow. And yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for more content. And Donald,
have a great fucking night.